This is our Christmas special, isn't it?
It is. It is our Christmas special. Merry Christmas, Simon.
Well, jingle bells, Batman smells.
Robin laid an egg.
I've just watched a YouTube video. A guy, I forget his name, British YouTuber, who did a massive survey of all the variations, the regional variations of that song. And Robin laid an egg. Because it's quite common to say Robin flew away.
Yes, I would usually go with Robin flew away, but today I wanted him to lay an egg.
And do you know any more lines? Do you know any more lines of
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin
Robin
flew
laid an
away.
egg.
Kojak lost his lollipop, so he bought a Milky Way.
Wow, you're a Kojak person. I thoroughly recommend if anyone is interested in the extraordinary variations of Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, that they follow the link in the show notes. Well, it won't be there, but you can find the motherfucker. This is a podcast in which two friends talk about the pleasures, absurdities, and imperfections of being human. I'm Simon Ellis.
And I'm Lee Miller. Welcome to Midlifing.
How are you doing? Are you what sort of cultural content are you ingesting?
I watched a South Korean thriller called The Great Flood, which was released on the 19th of December. And if you haven't watched it, I recommend.
Really?
What
was it called? What was it called again?
The Great Flood.
Thriller as in psychological thriller or zombie thriller?
No, as in... It's closer to the latter than the former.
Of course it is.
It's the end of the world.
Mm-hmm. Which is it's not really, it's kind of not really fiction, is it?
Oh, well, I was going to say it's the end of the world as a result of climate change and it's just a big flood, and it's just the story of a mother and a child, and it's deeply, deeply affecting. Surprisingly so for somebody who doesn't usually get sucked into those kind of
that's more my
mother and child
that's
stories.
more my kind of film, isn't it? Really,
I think it's something to do with the lack of sentimentality in the way the child is treated.
I think I'm going to watch
this.
It's
very interesting. I think you'll enjoy it because I will tell you nothing about it.
Please don't.
Except to say that the child... No, the child actor is compelling. Absolutely compelling.
Where did you watch aforementioned Great Flood?
I watched it in what I like to think of as the cinema.
Which is Russian, BitTorrent, etc.
No, it's Netflix.
Oh, right. You pay for Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, I do pay for Netflix, yes. I need to pay for Netflix because my mum watches my Netflix.
So you know what she watches based on... Oh, do you have a different user?
We have a different user, although every now and then she will forget and log into mine, and suddenly all of these... and she's a big fan of South Korean TV, but these South Korean romances will show up, and I'm like, what the jings is this? But...
I love your mum. I love that she watches South Korean romances.
Oh, it's
there can't be a lot of 80 plus year old
women.
British women living in Portugal, even forgetting the living in Portugal, but watching South Korean romances.
It's my favourite thing is that she does convince herself she speaks Korean. And she wanders around and she's like, 감사합니다, which means thank you. And it was a moment, there's a moment in the Great Flood where somebody says thank you, and they say, of course, 감사합니다. And me and Bob started to laugh because it's like, how do we know what that means? Oh, we know what that means because my mum says it when
your
you
mum's
give her
been
something.
teaching you Korean, basically.
Very well, just the one word, because I think that's really all she can say.
Right.
Wish that she was putting as much effort into her Portuguese as she is.
I was going to say, she sounds like she might be more fluent in Korean than she is in Portuguese.
Absolutely, yeah.
She should watch more Portuguese rom-coms.
She doesn't really want to watch
This Portuguese
rom-coms.
film, is it quite a, because Italian cinema, it's a thing. it's been as a long history. Has Portuguese got a similar kind of?
Yeah,
Do you have any sense of
it's
it?
important, a little bit of a sense of it, but it's important to remember that from the 20s to 75,
Yeah, there was a dictatorship.
there was a dictatorship. 74, 74, 75. Oh, God, I forgot my numbers now. And so all of that period of time where there was lots of stuff that was happening was underneath a regime of oppression and censorship. So things didn't grow in quite the way they did
It
elsewhere.
was a fascist dictatorship, or is dictatorships by definition fascist? It's interesting that because I mean one of the definitions of fascism is one of the principles. I don't know. Do they have principles? One of the things that happens during fascism is the kind of end of democracy. So they put an end to the possibility of being voted out, etc. So in that sense,
No anxiety there for anybody listening in North America.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just settle your pulses here on Christmas morning. Well, it's the day before Christmas morning for you, really, isn't it? But yes, I'm sure everything's going to turn out just fine for you in the United States. These United States of America.
Them there.
Yeah, them there. Wow.
Them there. I do want to just say that because the setup gave me such joy. You asked where we watched it, and I know you meant what was the platform.
Yeah.
But we watched it projected in our bedroom. We have a little projector here in Lisbon.
And you projected on the
And it
wall
was-
across from the bed.
Yes, and we've got speakers on both sides of the bed. And so we have a lovely surround sound experience coming from Bob's. So we watch it on the iPad, plug it into the project it onto the wall with speakers, and it was absolutely thrilling. It was just I only want cinema to be under a duvet from now on.
Did you have cocktails as well under the duvet?
No, yesterday.
Is
Yesterday
there a
was an
problem with
expensive
spilling
bottle.
red wine on the duvet?
Yesterday was finishing off an expensive bottle of wine, which we'd.
I didn't know there was any other
gotten-
kind.
Oh well, in our house there's all sorts of wine, but this was one that we'd gotten at a wine festival over the summer, and we decided to not wait for a special occasion. So the special occasion was
Korean cinema.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
yeah,
sorry, before, yeah.
Yeah, so we opened it and finished it off, but we had cocktails on Saturday when the day we arrived late on Friday. We went out for lunch and we had cocktails for lunch, and it was very sophisticated, elegant, and refined.
Those are three words I think of you, that always come to mind when I think of you. Your lovely big face. I think of sophisticated, elegant, and refined. I've realised that now having a cocktail in Sassari is actually I just think of it as having a drink.
Yeah, I mean,
What are you going to? I'm just going to
that's
have a
right,
drink.
isn't it?
And people go, well, it's a cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a drink. And I'll say to little Annie had two. Simon, that's actually 6 drinks you've just had. No wonder I didn't sleep so well.
shit.
Well, a Negroni is
Yes.
three basically different. It's hard,
No, of
hard
course.
liquor.
Because I was thinking to myself, we were quite abstemious. We only had 2 cocktails, but we didn't even plan on having 2 cocktails. We planned on having 1 cocktail, and then halfway through dinner, when we'd finished
Aforementioned.
our cocktails,
Oh yes.
yeah, the lovely man Joao, who is the restaurant manager that we know, came over. He went, "Oh, how did make you these? Don't know what they are. They look green though."
Hang on, was
And
this
they were
food
indeed green.
or
No,
cocktails?
this is more these are cocktails.
Did it
Yes,
have
was-
spinach in it? It was basically
was-
had one of your 5 a day. Surely.
Oh, it was. There was definitely mint and basil in there. They were coming through. Oh, and it was so
It must
good.
have had
And then
rum
like
as
an egg
well,
white
right?
foam. No idea. It was just delicious. Anyway,
I think I need to test our neighbours around here because no one yet has showed up with cocktails for us. Yeah, it's disappointing.
oh my
Unless there's
gosh.
some kind of
So-
community forum in which I can complain loudly in English.
yes, absolutely.
that will go down well.
Have people knocked on your door and brought you like jam and cakes and things like that?
No, none of that. It's very hard to describe our location in this palazzo Because we're kind of not really part of it, and yet we're part of it.
Is this because you have your own door?
Yeah, we do. We do.
That
So there's
makes
a
a
whole kind of
difference.
collective entrance that people go up the stairs, and then there's elevators, and we're sort of to the side of that. And we have I think I've told you, a Vano Comune, which is a shared space with another business, which is never there, and a common space, and then our door. So there's two doors to get to our door, but it's not part of the entrance to the main building. So and of course, whenever we get pizza delivered, it's happened more than
They can't find
well,
you.
they kind of start going up the stairs, and we have to kind of run out to the door. Once they've
Yeah.
buzzed us on the citofono, the intercom.
Intercom.
Not a word I've ever had to use in English, really. And so you have to kind of catch the man with the pizza. Yep.
What a lovely
Like
thing to catch.
Pizza, really. It's plural. It's very rarely is there just one.
Right.
So, okay, hang on. Do we open up a lot of fascism?
But we haven't. Yeah, fascism. End of communism.
End of the United States of
communism,
America.
End of democracy.
Yes.
That's really where we'd gotten to, and then we were cocktails and
I mean,
pizza.
it's very Christmas themed. I mean, it started off so well with Jingle Bells, didn't it? I mean, we were right there.
It did, and then we got to the end of the world.
Yeah.
We're doing super.
Yeah. So I mean, I did have things to talk about, but fuck that. We've
I
we
also
feel
had
like
things.
oh, go on.
Yeah. No, I had things to talk about, but mine are quite low. I was actually standing in the shower this morning thinking, if I take this to Simon, it's going to be like, so last week we were talking about how to compromise and live with people, and you're going to ask this asinine nonsense.
Oh, you mean
And so
it's
it was-
it's like a substantial level down from the complexities and the nuances of responsibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. I do
And
set
so
a very
will-
high bar, don't I?
You do, and I will lower the tone. So here is the tone about to be lowered.
Nice.
It's pretty low.
Yeah.
It's not actually,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Yeah.
So there I,
I mean,
was this
Batman
morning
smells.
in the Robin flew away. There I am in the shower this morning. If anybody's interested, I did a nice salt scalp scrub just to really and I really got into my beard with some shampoo, which is a
Do you have
lovely
beard
thing to
shampoo?
do.
Is it special beard shampoo, or is it?
No, well,
just
I do
regular?
actually. I do have some
Because
beard
beard hair is
shampoo, but I
very
just
different
like to use-
from other hair, isn't it?
It is, but I just like to use a regular shampoo, and then I put beard oil in, or actually today is beard softener rather than beard oil, so it's less, it's more creamy rather than oily. But
And does that go to your skin to help your skin stop your skin getting irritated? Because whenever I've had a beard, many times, it's just my skin I just couldn't handle it. Just was like, oh.
it is part of my general skincare regime, and then I put a nice mid-level moisturizer.
It's like
on
a
the top
fascist
half of my
regime,
face.
isn't it?
It is for my skin.
Yeah.
I am as dictatorial
As you
about,
possibly can be.
as
Do you
I
give
can
yourself
be.
a little kind of salute when you get in the shower?
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So
Yay me.
I'm soaping myself up, washing myself down, and thinking to myself, "Ooh, this is a lovely, hot, powerful shower." Okay, so that's what I was thinking, and then I
water
remind
pressure. You were
myself.
thinking about water pressure.
Well, hey, give me a minute. Let me get there. You know, I've got my Flipboard news aggregator that I love.
Yeah, you've been using Flipboard. I mean, you must be its longest user. Like, I didn't even.
I must be
can't
the only
believe-
person left
I mean, it's
using it.
incredible. I mean, I liked that piece of software, but boy, did I abandon it years ago. Not for any particular reason, but yeah. Well, do they give you like a gift on your birthday or something?
No,
Bloody
but
shit.
did I ever tell you about my mum getting a message from a supermarket on her birthday? It was last year, or was it the year before? So it's not really a supermarket. It's kind of like a department store come supermarket. It's called Conforama. And they bought a sofa and a TV there. Not that long ago. And on her birthday last year, they sent her a message saying, "Happy birthday, Irene." And she said, "Oh, Norman, it's my birthday." And he said, "Oh, I hadn't remembered." And she said, "Nor had I." And the only reason they remembered it was her birthday
Well,
is
she got
because
stuck on a mailing
shops
list.
had- So she was really happy that it's like, thank God.
I think that we should. I think our New Year's resolution, Lee Miller, should be to forget our birthdays this year. We should do our absolute best to forget our birthdays. What?
I'm not sure.
Y-
I'm not sure I could.
Yeah, I mean, I'd happily. Don't get me wrong. Not because I think it's a terrible thing or anything like that, but it's like, I don't know, the kind of focus on the sort of arbitrary nature of one's birthday.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a
you're
colleague at work who's
a-
giving birth any day now. Due date's passed. I'm thinking, it's just totally random when this thing's going to come out. It's going to happen.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah, because these things do happen.
apparently,
Babies do
something
come
has
out.
been set in motion for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to. You either have to let them out the front door, or you have to let them out the sunroof. Those are your choices.
I've never heard of C-section called a sunroof. I've actually just had some friends here in Sussex who've just had a baby. Did I tell you this? 2 or 3 weeks ago. And,
No.
And it's her second, Maggie's second baby, Maggie and Francesco's second. And his name is Numa. And Numa came out with a gush rather quickly, and they'd called the ambulance, and by the time the ambulance arrived, the baby had been delivered in the shower at home by Francesco, the father, and the mother-in-law, and Maggie was taken to hospital with the baby still connected to the by the umbilical cord, like was within a
Because she hadn't given birth. She hadn't she hadn't produced the
placenta.
the placenta by that point.
No, it was within an hour, and so it was all. And then there's all been all this incredible bureaucracy about we need to be sure that the baby is yours because it wasn't born in a hospital. For fuck's sake, it was still connected by the umbilical cord. Anyway, it's a little.
Would be an awfully big scam to go to, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just those things when you bump into the very hard edges of bureaucracy. And of course, Italy, it's kind of
Italian,
renowned for it. But it's been a bit stressful. But Numa, I was cradling Numa yesterday, and Numa, and singing little songs. And Numa just fell asleep in my arms and just got so heavy. It was just beautiful, Lee Miller.
They are quite fun when they're little and they don't do anything at all.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome, Numa. First mention on midlifing. You've got a long way to go
Probably.
before you get to this stage,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah, we'll be dead by the time you get your own podcast about being middle-aged. You can have your own podcast sooner. Feel free.
Numa might want to take over. Numa could be our podcastee in waiting. If we could just hold on long enough.
Thought about
Legacy. Anyway,
So, shower. Flipboard.
Flipboard.
And I'm having a wash, thinking to myself, lovely shower. And as you know, Flipboard aggregates things, and unfortunately we're at a point now where it seems to be aggregating an awful lot of AI-generated content, which is the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Which actually is the internet.
Yeah, absolutely. Never, though, does it feel more stark than when you are in a news aggregator. You just think, oh, it's not just that this is the same story, this is the same prose. Interesting. But
It's not
one of the
interesting.
things...
It's not interesting.
No,
it's the
not. It's not
opposite of interesting.
Yeah, depressing, dispiriting and dull.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I keep finding myself reading versions of is things to be prepared for when you go to Europe. And it's always the same question. Why do Europeans shower like this? And I go, okay, and this is obviously written
By the North American.
for an American.
Yeah. Well, because they're all
Exactly.
thinking about leaving. Because,
Yes.
except the ones
Yes.
that aren't.
And the thing that they will say to a bot is, "Oh, you will be very shocked when you get to Europe because you will find there's no shower enclosure. There's often this is the thing that made me go, I beg your pardon. There's often no shower head. I'm like, oh,
It's just a thing to hang on to, you mean, or like a holder.
no, I think they actually mean like a
just a
shower
tap.
head. It's just a tube.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a hose
And the
pipe.
pillows will be really flat.
And there is nothing. There's nothing to attach it to the wall, and the floor will get wet.
Where are they
And you will.
staying?
This is what. This is the question that I wanted to ask, because
They were
then they
staying in
say,
a
"Oh,
YMCA in Paris, somewhere in the 12th arrondissement of Paris. And it's like,
exactly." And the water pressure will be barely above a trickle. And I was thinking, I mean,
I have
I've
had a
not been
shower
to-
like that in Europe, though, I have to say.
Well, yeah, but this is the. I mean, okay, so this is what made me think of it. I have
I've had
only
one in
showered
Italy,
in
I've had one in
place.
Rome, I've had one...
But I've only showered in one place in the United States of them, they're Americas. And that was in New York City. And can I say, it was like an elderly man with a prostate problem pissing on me. It was absolutely the most lukewarm
Big shout
dribble.
toward our elderly male listeners with prostate problems.
But yeah, so have you had... I mean, yes, of course, you've had disappointing showers in Europe, because I've had disappointing showers everywhere. But have you, you've had a you've had a pleasant experience showering in Europe. I mean, across it, yeah.
I mean,
I've had a lovely shower in France. I've had a lovely. I mean, I'm pretty sure
I've had lovely
nice
showers in
everywhere.
pretty much every country in Europe. I've had lovely showers in Greece. I've had lovely showers in Italy, Portugal,
said that the tone was
France,
pretty lower.
Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg. For God's sake, I've had a great shower in Luxembourg.
One of my best showers was in.
Liechtenstein.
One of my best showers was in Groningen. It was a great shower. It was a double wide and it had 3 heads. I loved
Wait,
it.
I've never had a good shower in Poland. Oh, I've never been to Poland.
Yeah.
Before
So
all
there we
our
go. I
Polish
just
listeners
want-
get
if
up in
there's an-
arms, and I don't like Polish people getting up in arms because they're very close to Russia, you know? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
I do. I think really that was all I wanted to ask you was...
The water pressure here is
It-
great, Lee Miller. We have a choice of a flower shower head at the above you, and also the handheld
Yes.
if you're that way inclined. And I'm definitely a shower over the top person. I love the feeling of it dripping down over my face. So yeah. My father used to, this was in Wellington. I must have been in my 20s. I reckon I was either just finished training as a dancer. Well, not the one that ever finishes training as a dancer, but you know what I mean. Formal training, as they say. And I was in good nick physically for sure. And I remember I remember having a shower. And I getting out of the shower, and I was, just getting out of the what do you call it, the bathroom. And Dad goes, "You have lovely long showers, don't you?" I remember thinking there was something interesting about my father's ability to... There was no sense that he was saying I shouldn't have a long shower. It was only that he was saying, "I've noticed that." And it was no judgment or anything like that. And I remember thinking, that's interesting that he, did he mean... But I didn't ask him. And I would just remember thinking or saying, yes, because I did love a long shower, and I don't tend to now because of, water. But I liked that about Dad. And as you know, it was 30 years ago, last Friday, that he died. Bastard. 30 years, Lee Miller.
Oh, Simon, that is a long time.
It's also like it was yesterday, and I was a young man then for sure, and now I'm not such a young man, and yet it's like he's just like that, so close. Oh, the pain. Merry goddamn Christmas, Lee Miller.
Kisses to all.
Bye.
Bye.